Yay! Hello! Hey! Oh, let me know if you can see me and hear me. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first live here on YouTube, and yeah, I'm so happy to share this space with you, co-create, and be in presence, in the heart, in truth, together as one. Know you, know me, just as love, an endless peace. And let's see what comes through and comes out. If you like, you can write in chat, just say like hello, and yeah, that you can hear me. And perfect. Hearing you loud and clear. And also, I saw before there were questions in the chat, but I don't know, now they are gone. So if you had a question, you can just type it again, and I will take them in the end after whatever guidance comes. And if you are listening this as a recording, it's absolutely potent and perfect for where you are right now as well. This is the timeless sharing that's never gets old, never gets boring. We can keep reminding ourselves about the truth of our being, and I hope it finds you in the perfect moment and supports you on your pathless path, journeyless journey, and realization of what you really are. So this topic, name for this live came first. It came as being nothing, embracing everything. But then I was like, no, slightly different, becoming nothing, embracing everything, suggesting that we start at the point of that we don't know yet that we are nothing. In truth, that we are a person who is identified with what they're doing, their name, their form, thoughts, activities, emotions, and also their life circumstances. And so this person wakes up and realizes, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel happy. And if they're fortunate enough, they come across the teachings of spirituality, non-duality, Advaita, Zen, Buddhism, Sufism, any teaching that is all inclusive, is all about oneness of everything, of our true being. And so particularly this non-dual path or Advaita path takes the approach, the standpoint of a person, of being someone. I achieved this, I have not achieved anything, whatever it is, I failed or I succeeded, but I'm not happy. And it starts the path of withdrawal, of retrieving back into what we really are. So in the beginning, we don't know yet what is that. Therefore, the name came becoming nothing. But as it turns out, as we inquire into the nature of our being, and you can just, right where you are, it's a perfect moment, your life circumstances, your inner environment is perfect to be what you are. And it takes not even a second for you to drop. It's not even a dropping, it's not an action you do, it is a shift that one makes, shift of perception from a thing into no thing, from happening into non-happening. And I don't want to sound dualistic here, that one versus another, but in order to taste, feel, sense, and see and understand and realize that what we are, we need to isolate, remove ourselves from anything perceivable, anything changing. So your circumstances, whatever you're feeling right now, is perfect. Say, put your hand on your heart. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. And I am myself. I don't know who I am, but I feel this aliveness within my body. I feel there is something that is here that never changed. Something that is constant. Something that is perceiving at this moment. Something that's hearing at this moment. And so we trace back and become aware, shift our focus from the thing into that which is experiencing the thing. Yeah, and it's the subject. And so, what is here right now? What is here right now? Just this beingness, aliveness, presence. So, when you shift your perception from I'm aware of this and that, and it's so busy and messy, into I'm here, I am. That's it. You become aware of nothing, or aware of your presence, of your being. It's not a smoke. Yeah, it's a candle. Sorry. Someone is worried about smoke. Nothing is burning. So aware of your awareness, and you quiet your senses and mind down, and you taste that spaciousness, consciousness, and you realize that this is what I am. I'm not a thing. I am. That which is aware. And it is enough. So when there is this opening into spaciousness, into nothingness, from being a body, being a mind, or in other terms, identified with body, mind, with anything perceivable, it is a shift. Even the body vibration changes when you make a shift in consciousness into this openness. And so being now thing or nothing implies or suggests also embracing everything. For if you make this shift of perception, yeah, I am. And it's sort of all of those investments, all of those attachments into the world, the form, desires, fears, it's sort of, they get discharged. They lose power because they were feeding onto your attention, onto your interest. And suddenly you rest in your holy presence, in your heart. And everything becomes, by default, welcomed, accepted. For there is no one even to accept or not accept. It's not a decision. someone makes. It is by default everything, because the whole creation is complete. If something's happening, it's happening. Who can deny that? Or something has happened, and then it's just our own preferences. Like the Buddha said, the root of all suffering is, well, desire. We can also say it expectation or preference for things to be a certain way, inside, outside, emotionally, or in your circumstances, or in the world. If we have any preferences, we automatically make ourselves into a body, into someone, into an object that has expectations, that is not okay. Otherwise, if their expectations are not fulfilled, you see that's it's not that like desire that is greedy and lusty, that makes you a bad person. No, you just, consciousness is free, and suddenly it became, oh, I'm this limited body and it's so limited here and I don't like it here, and that's why let's go out and change the world and change circumstances so I can become okay. But all it takes is I'm no thing. It's a very humble statement. To be selfless is when you become the self with capital S. So selfless, without the little self, without the one who divides, separates, wants, expects. If you expect even yourself to behave a certain way, this is the way I should behave, you automatically drop into illusion of being someone. And that's here you go. Here's the price you pay: suffering, pain, and hurt. And so if you have a practice, meditation or inquiry, being aware of awareness, you just marinate in that, in the self, in that consciousness, in what you are. It's so nice, it's so cozy and so warm, and it rewires your body. So your body also shifts from a particle into a wave, and you can lift it up, and then you can change it and mold it suddenly. And then you open your eyes and you see the world, it didn't change, and suddenly you see the same person that was bothering you before, and suddenly somehow it happens that you pulled in again. You start to have preferences again. Suddenly the way the world is not okay. So why we cannot embrace everything? Because when you are aware of awareness, you realize there is only consciousness, this oneness, and everything is that, everything is God. Everyone you see the face of God in them. So why does it bother us if someone has a bad mood, or we call them evil, or we don't even call them evil, but we react to them as though they're doing something wrong, or someone in the world is doing something bad? So we have an opinion of how things should be. Why? Because we cannot accept that thing within ourselves. Totality includes everything. The high, the low, the good and bad. Awareness is the beyond the polarity of light and dark, or light and evil, or good and bad. Awareness is a zero place. And you can be the zero place in your daily life. And it is so your practice continues in your life, that it takes a moment. It doesn't even take a second. If you are suddenly in an argument with someone, and it is awareness, so you practice raising your awareness on your meditation. So during the day you can maintain that awareness. So you become aware that, wow, now I'm in a conflict. And as soon as you realize that, you shift into no thing, into that openness, that if an arrow is shot at you, you are unaffected. So that's it. It cancels out the someone's attack. And so because there is no one to defend, there is no thing to defend. You are just this space, and everything is okay. So maybe in our daily life, it is also helpful to integrate that awareness, to practice non-resistance, acceptance of everything and everyone, all the circumstances. If you lose your awareness, or this no thing state, zero place, train your mind to remember to check in with yourself. Do I have any resistance within me? And this resistance can be towards anything, even within yourself, towards any thought you have, towards emotion you have, feeling. Resistance suggests that no, something should be cut out of existence, that and somehow the existence is flawed. And it's always rooted in the idea of the mind, and always rooted in the idea of I, me, someone that has an opinion. Yeah. So being no thing helps you to well, it is the happiest state and place. If you're able to maintain it through your life, you really don't need anything else. But the challenge comes to maintain it, right? Because we have many blind spots within our psyche, many suppressed emotions, patterns that we don't like within ourselves, and we don't even want to look there, and that manifest as conflict in the external life, or lack, or and we only see what's on the outside, and we see what's in others are wrong. But actually what we see, if we have a deep emotional response to it, it means it is in us. It is something we don't accept within us, because everything is you. When you come to the zero, everything is you. You see, nothing is everything. And there can be no preferences of how things should be in this state. Everything is accepted. Everything is loved. Another word for acceptance is love, but love is more colored in a way of with affection, with wanting to embrace. But it is so. If you marinate long enough in this no thingness, the love starts to sprout naturally, because that's the true nature of everything, love. And it is painful to see many beings never experiencing this love, or being cut out, and that's why there's so many horrors happening in the world. It's like a baby being cut out of the mother in the very beginning. There's no rejuvenation. It's like we're all seeking for home. And the home is right here, right now. Wherever you're feeling, accept. Whatever is happening in your life, accept. Calm down, become aware, raise your frequency through marinating in your heart, through being aware of your awareness. Yeah, don't feed the drama. Don't become a thing that opposes another thing. You will only feed separation, no matter in which holy name you will do it. In the name of God, in the name of goodness, in the name of being right, in the name of morality. It doesn't matter. On the level of consciousness, you are creating separation. You are imagining someone being separate from you, and you will suffer even more. So being right or wanting to be right is also another manifestation of being someone of mind that tries to protect this autonomy. Yeah, I see your sharings. I will look at them in a while. Thank you so much for commenting and sharing. Yeah. So I wanted more to bring focus into the power that you have within you, and everyone does. Everyone. No one is exempt from this. Everyone is aware. So the power lies in your awareness. The power to shift, create, to share the truth, to manifest the truth. For, okay, if you have a conflict, who has a conflict? First question. If you shift from an object into no thing, can no thing have a conflict? You're perceiving something that looks like a conflict. You're perceiving it, right? It is happening within the totality. Oh, the conflict is appearing. Interesting. And if you don't jump and become someone, it passes. It nullifies into your openness, into your zero-ness, into the space of awareness. The same emotion. Oh, it's so heavy inside and I want to just go and kill myself. I'm sorry for drama, but and I'm sorry if you're feeling like this. I'm not making fun of anyone. Get help if you need. But I want to inspire that everyone who is aware can shift the focus into no thing. If you don't like what you see, shift into being aware of your being, awareness, marinate there, rejuvenate there, and come back from that true place. Yes, so embracing everything. How can we embrace everything, right? We have an opinions of how the world should be and others, and we try to convert others and try to make others more spiritual or enlightened so they don't bother us. But it is not our relationship with the outside world, with the person, with the environment that we have, that's really interesting to look at. A relationship with the outside world is like secondary. It is a manifestation of your relationship to that which is happening within you in the moment when you engage in those external relationships. So what I mean is that this person comes into your space and you feel inside like, ugh, or you don't like them, or you resist them, and you don't like the feeling that's happening within you or emotion. You don't like that feeling of low or feeling of down, or if someone leaves you, you don't like the feeling of heartbreak. That's what you don't like. That's why you go out and try to bring them back or change them. Focus is on you. Why don't you like something within you? why emotion of sadness is not okay. Okay, emotion of grief, beautiful. Part of nature, part of landscape, something that's appearing. Let it appear. Let it manifest if it's happening. Resistance will create a structure out of nothing. It will create a dense structure, and it's like a snowball which you feed with your resistance, and it just grows until you like collapse. So get into the habit of, okay, I feel something that's not okay. Why am I not okay with it? Can I relax into that? Can I be fully here in my truth and my being while this heart is playing a sad song, while these emotions feeling like anger or I'm shaking? Can I be okay with that? I can handle that. And you return into zero place and hold everything. So this is, as I said, what I call holding space. You are no thing, nobody. Everything is welcomed. So when something low is manifesting, you're just holding space. You're not reacting. You're not jumping into fighting mode or freezing mode, becoming someone. You remain. No judgment, no expectation for it to change. Acceptance. Acceptance. Yeah. Who said it's gonna be easy? Life is a roller coaster, but that everything that bothers us eliminates us where we are still stuck in some beliefs of how things should be. Yeah, no one needs to fulfill your expectations. Not even your body, not even your health or emotions. It is just what's happening. It's part of life. And no thing, when it's truly no thing, not mind imitating this aware state, it feels like home. It feels like love. It feels like a loving embrace. And very, very soon, if you trust it to stay there and go back there when you feel a turmoil, your whole being will be lifted up. All of your emotions will be washed away. And the outside, surprisingly, well, don't expect it to change. But when you don't expect it to change, it changes because you don't expect it to change. Because there is spaciousness, because there is openness for things to rebalance themselves. Yeah. When you are, what you really are, then everyone else is welcomed into that, into being who they are. It's like magic, but it's not. It works through resonance, and you are able to lift others through your presence. But don't expect. This is not loving to expect world to change. That's why our true place is unconditionality. Being unconditional. We all strive for this unconditional love, unconditional peace, unconditional happiness, and your being is unconditional. It has no conditions to fulfill. It is absolute freedom. And this unconditionality, it suggests that all conditions are okay, welcomed. You are not trying to break other people's conditions. Unconditionality includes all kinds of conditions that other people have or life is manifesting. It means you don't take any stand into left or right, black or white. Yeah, authenticity does indeed bring out others' true selves. Yeah, because they feel safe in your presence. They feel comfortable. They feel like, oh my God, I had all these masks wearing, and so other people will like me. But here, I truly feel this vibration of love and openness, and I can just rest in it. And when I rest, people like they open up and show their no one is evil, you know, no one. They're somehow being also the clouds pass, the clouds open up, and their being starts to shine too, as a resonance to your being. Lovely, lovely, love your engagement comments. Oh, let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Anna, your paintings are amazing. Thank you so much. So powerful what you're saying. All attachments lead to suffering. Yes, exactly. And it also takes no second to identify again or forget. It's so easy to forget, and it's so easy to remember or plug out of identification. And if you sleep, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Judgment will again bring you into more judgment and more lower frequencies. So, forgetfulness, interesting, identification happens. All welcomed, all accepted. What can we do if we had abusive relationships, but we feel sorry for them because they are self-destructive also? And if we removed ourselves soon, as this starts to happen, but we feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for anyone. They are not poor. They are not broke. They're God, just like you are God. Of course, it's okay to have compassion. It is loving to have compassion, but not in with the price or cost of your own well-being. And if they can't hear you, if they are not in a place of openness, you can't really reach them. But also, I feel where you're coming from is from a place of trying to save someone from their hell, but only because you perceive yourself being someone affected by their hell, because it's bothering you too. So the most loving thing would be for you to maintain your peace, love, integrity, come back to your being. And what feels the most true and right as an expression of this present moment in this at this moment when you're absolutely empty and true to yourself? What feels right to do? The love expression can be saying, no, I don't want to see you anymore. This is not working. And this is an expression of love, because that's what would serve them in a long term. That may ignite them for their journey of awakening also. And if you absolutely become true to yourself, no expectations, you don't expect them to change, to be better, to stop suffering. I feel you just entangled to get in their suffering. You don't have to. We could. What are you becoming of help if you start to suffer too? So if you can't maintain your peace, you will be sucked into someone else's suffering. So then, therefore, more people in the world will suffer. Therefore, you contribute to the vibration of suffering. And again, I feel there is attachment to, I need everyone around me to be happy and not suffer. That's not true. You also may become okay that sometimes people suffer, and this is a part of life. So it is so, and it's not wrong for everyone as a creator within their own uh, being, within their own way of perceiving. And if we keep saving others, they will, first of all, they won't feel receptive to your, savior mode, because they will feel like they are not unconditionally loved by you. They will feel that you only amplify their feeling of unworthiness, their feeling of brokenness. There is something wrong in them because you perceive them as wrong, as a sufferer. And instead, if you were able to lift yourself up first into God's state and perceive them as God, as truth, as light, and keep perceiving them as that, maybe it would create a space for them to, I don't know, break down into tears and open up and accept your help or whatever happens. But it is you lifting yourself up into unconditional love, which, as I said, may manifest as you detaching physically also from that person. Thank you for sharing. This is, I feel, helpful for everyone. Yeah, you say, I'm in conflict how I watch people if they are abusive. I watch them like souls. They are developing here, but also my person also needs to protect herself. Absolutely. Protect your peace. Nothing in the world worth your peace. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you're just able to maintain your peace, that's your contribution. That's your highest contribution to the world. You don't need to teach anyone. You need to talk. You don't need to do anything, but just be peaceful within yourself and loving. And that's the highest contribution. So take care of you, yeah. If you feel out of balance, and I'll look within, why are you attracting this? Why are you playing with this? Why, yeah. What inside of you, you're not, maybe how inside yourself you are abusing yourself. Is there anything like that? Nothing becomes something and something becomes nothing. And in this separation, it could see that it's none of the two because it knows both. Oh, it's a bit it's like nothing implies everything. Nothing is beyond everything also. Yeah, it's a paradox. So there is, you say, and in this separation could see that if there is no separation, that's what we are realizing here. That every something or everything, the whole infinity is sprouting from this nothingness. It's like a state of consciousness. You see, like when you're in deep sleep, nothing is happening. You're aware of nothing. But we can't say that I stop existing or awareness is not there. There is nothing to be aware of in deep sleep. Then comes a waking state, which is full of things to be aware of. So suddenly it appears as there is infinity of things, but it still appears as an in there's no thingness, which is like this spaceless space that holds it all together, in which everything is playing out. Yeah, just keep reading. Da, 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 da. Yeah, while I'm reading, I'm today I always feel shy or like weird when sharing my offerings, but this is really like a heart everything I create is from the heart. So it's just an invitation to their circle or membership on Patreon, where I'm gonna meet live 2 times a month, like webinars, and we also can chat and in more over intimate space. So I'm gonna post link later if you would like to join. Yeah. Embracing physical, mental, and financial collapse is very challenging when you work with awareness and tuning in. How to cope during extreme survival situation? Well, extreme survival situation. You need to deal with extreme survival situation. I can't tell you like sit in nothingness. You respond appropriately to that which is required. So you are in a way responsible to take care of your body, which body is like your little child that you depends on you as awareness. Your body depends on you to survive. Like you don't depend on the body. Awareness is prior, but handling survival situations, that's extreme cases that they can be a great catalyst for you to completely like plug out of this matrix and dream and remember yourself as wholeness. But it depends on the maturity of consciousness. I'm not gonna say like, okay, just transcend it. If you can't, you must, from this awareness arises the proper response. So you're able to witness it's so intense, everything's screaming, everything's so painful, and you are able to remain fully present. And yeah, I'm in here. It's a mess, but I'm fully here. I'm fully here, and I consent. Yeah, it is what's happening because it's what's happening. There is no reason to deny it. It's happening. So I accept it. I have no idea how to handle it. And then from this acceptance and awareness sprouts appropriate response, a decision to act, an idea how to handle situation, inspiration to ask for help. It sprouts from consciousness, but we can't find the proper response to the situations out of the mind that is so afraid, and the body is afraid of dying. But you are deathless, so you're beyond birth and death. And this can happen if we are blessed, like remembrance that nothing can happen to me, to my true being. And from there comes an embrace of this whole difficult situation, from which will arise, again, from this infinite potentiality, will arise a proper response to generate and create help and handle. But take care of manifest life. This whole teaching, sharing is it is pro-life. It's not against life. It is very misunderstood when someone takes us that well, I must go hungry and have no roof. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's an illusion. No, it is actually you embracing all of your totality and all of life as well. And this is love. You love your body. You love your manifest life also. And from love comes care, and you care for your environment and your body and health and finances. I bless you. I wish you to receive everything you need, the most easy way to support you. Yes. Never to expense. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I see your comments. Beautiful that you support each other. If I somehow missed anything, let me know. Any question? Who made you jumper? I don't know. That was my mom's gift. Yay. Okay, yeah, I will post the link to join the circle. Yay. And you're also welcome. You know, on my website, I still have my webinars available to register. And if you can't afford, you can just email me and I will share with you a place for free. And the webinar is set twice a month on Sundays. And it's guided meditation, activation, and also open discussion and Q&A. How do you visualize your higher self? I didn't believe in higher self anymore. In other words, because higher self sounds like an entity, a fixed thing, which the higher self is the source, is consciousness. That at any moment, it manifests as what it wants to manifest as. And at any moment, if you are connected to it and conscious, at any moment, it's the highest. It's the higher self then. Then it is the higher self living through you if you don't have any, if you're not standing on the way with your little me or ideas how you should be. So in a way, this concept of a higher self, okay, everything is a concept. Okay, there is a concept of a higher self. So in a way, that concept of higher self is what totality is painting through this body mind, as I share, like light of consciousness shines through this stained glass, which is your body mind. And if there is no obscuration, nothing in the way, it is what it is appearing. No distortion. Yeah, no distortion. That is your higher self living right here, right now. I don't know how else to relate to that anymore. Yeah. I know there are many imaginations, dimensions, things. Here it's very simple. It is much more simple than we can go a long time on journey of exploring dimensions and there's higher self and there's higher self, whatever. But the truth is, what you have here now. Are you aware? Yeah. What's happening is what's happening. And it becomes fun if it's this simple. Yeah, it's been a joy and love, and nothing for this YouTube channel will change with this, my Patreon community. So I'm here as I was before, and I love you all. Thank you for being, listening, tuning in. Stay in your heart. You're taken care of, and help comes to you. You know, it may be a simple word someone shares, an inspiration. Yeah, we just need to stay open to creative solutions and to keep bringing ourselves into that what we know to be true, and remaining that in the challenging situations that will test you. When you realize your being, it is not that challenges will stop they can be even amplified. And it is for you like a grace to keep burning in this fire of purification and truth, and keep holding that, the most precious thing, holding, like quote unquote holding, but you remain as zero in the most challenging situations, which becomes, you become the alchemist of anything thrown at you. You alchemize it and rise and lift it up. Yeah. Do you wonder if money will come next month? Maybe it will not, to teach you. Yeah. It's what is your belief? What is your belief? Is your belief that I'm always provided, there is no lack, in consciousness there is no lack, money is everywhere? Or is your belief, I'm not worthy, I need to work hard and I need to control in order to get money and survive? So with marinating consciousness as consciousness, you get more and more insights and downloads about the manifest life as well, how it works. So you start to update those limiting beliefs, and you start to create through your perception of abundance, through lifting your resonance up into gratitude, into love, into, if you feel one with everything, you love everything, if you appreciate the things you have, there is no way you will attract or create, expand into absolute disaster. That if you look back in your life, you can see that you've always had what you needed. You may not thought so, but it appeared like you always managed, right? There was never a gap where something wasn't happening. And so somehow it's just our fears. We lift the fear up into love. Yeah, money is loud. Love. Money is love. Ask yourself why you care about money. Because there's like a fear that money is something outside of you that you get. If everything is one, money is also consciousness, right? And it responds to you resonating in the frequency of abundance, of frequency of generosity. And if something happens like a crisis financial, it's not a curse. Take it also with gratitude. Thank you, life, for showing me my blind spots where I still believe in lack. Why I create this lack in my life. I keep creating it. And maybe something in me that still believes there's lack possible. Yeah. So yeah, everything becomes your teacher also. And thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your love. And yeah, I don't want to end this, but let's rise frequency. Let's tune in the heart and for a moment just witness the heart space and surrender into it. Surrender all your questions, surrender all your doubts and fears into your heart. Surrender your expectations, surrender any needs, like I need money or I need that thing. Just surrender into this heart, and heart will lift everything up into love, will reunite everything into oneness. Okay, yeah, it's not for you to control it, okay? You just surrender to the heart and feel your heart. Relax into it. Take a deep breath into your heart. And just be aware of your heart center. And draw all of your energy, attention, and focus into heart space, which is in the center of your chest. Not the physical heart, spiritual heart. And immediately you feel like your energy softens, opens up, your breath slows down, your nervous system regulates. And notice if you have any resistance to what is. So what is in this present moment? And accept that resistance. Yeah, it's okay. There is some wall here, or some tension, and say it's like inner yes to it, inner smile to it. Yeah, you embrace it, that tension, that resistance towards what is, and say, it's okay, friend. Yeah, you can be here, you can relax. And so we don't judge the tension or resistance. We welcome it into the heart also. So the heart is like the sun, the ever shining, ever present, light beaming, glowing, radiating, emanating this purity, the love. It alchemizes and transmutes everything into love, truth, into the true nature of things. So you can invite also whatever challenge you have right now, or fear, or doubt, or a prayer for something, you can invite it into your heart and surrender it to the heart. And know that heart will take care of it. It will take care of you. For your heart is the heart of all hearts. It is that access to the greater intelligence that your mind doesn't have access to. It is access to the infinite possibilities. Ideas, inspiration, and also acceptance of what is. So the heart accepts even that which cannot be accepted by our thinking mind. If there is anything to be accepted around your past, just accept it. Yeah. Nothing to do. Just be. Rest in this heart, in this space, and feel like it holds you too, and it rejuvenates you and takes care of you on all levels, manifest, unmanifest, energetical, and it loves you. And there is no separation between you and it. You are it, and it is you. You are love. Love is you. And so everything within or without you is also loved, appreciated, embraced, welcomed. Love yourself, love yourself. Yeah, love yourself. For love is your true nature. Yeah. And that love will sprout from you when you love you and you find no separation between you or anything and love. So invite that love into your life, to your mind. Invite your mind into your heart. Surrender your fears, beliefs into your heart. Let it burn there. Let it turn into gold. Deep breath into your heart and let it go now. Deep inhale into your heart and spread your heart all around you, your love, into every cell of your being, into your mind. Spread your heart energy all around you, into the space around you, into your home, or wherever you're sitting, into your life, into everyone you are connected to or engage with, into everything, into money, into your bank account, into your work. Invite love everywhere, in every corner of your mind, in every corner of the universe. It is universe. Invite love everywhere. Or invite everywhere or everything into this love space. Bless you, bless you, bless you, and be blessed forever and ever. Keep being in and with your heart, your sacred home. And let it unfold through you and into everything you touch or create. Invite that heart energy into any future, any possible future for yourself. And see yourself absolutely enveloped in this love. And feel. Yeah. Cody is asking to help to heal his dog. Yeah, we send the love, love, love and healing to your dog. Highest frequencies, best wishes. May she or he recover, if that's God's will. And also spread these blessings and love onto everyone who is listening, who will listen, including everyone we are connected to into this unconditional love. Yeah, sending healing to a doggy. And let's include the whole planet. All living beings, insects, animals, people, plants, Mother Earth. Feel her heart within our heart and our heart within her heart. And within your heart, you can feel the heart of every living being. No separation, just love. Yeah. So invite everyone who you have conflict with or any challenge. Invite into this love. Invite into this heart. And that's it. You just change the energy and the whole atmosphere changes. Now can come back to this guidance. I hope I can save it.